What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. And if you guys missed the last episode, you guys missed All-Star Weekend 2021 in Charlotte. You guys missed Miles Bridges bringing home the dunk contest chip for us. You guys also missed D'Angelo Russell balling out in the All-Star game. Bro, if you missed that episode, go back and check it out. Make sure that you're all caught up because this series is definitely about to start getting even more lit, primarily because it is finally time for us to make our long-awaited playoff push. We are 27-29 for the NBA season so far. All-Star Weekend has come and gone. We lost 3 games in a row before All-Star Weekend, so these next 2 weeks are going to be crucial for us, bro, because we really need to get back on track, primarily because we are behind the Orlando Magic in the playoff picture. We're not in the top 8 in the Eastern Conference, bro. We got to change that within these next 2 weeks. And as I promised in the last episode, I'm going to be simulating weeks now, bro. I mean, looking at the schedule right now, we are approximately 8 weeks away from the NBA playoffs. It's time to make that push, bro. So in this episode, we're going to be simulating 2 weeks. We're simulating our game against the Atlanta Hawks, the Houston Rockets, the 76ers, the Washington Wizards, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And also, I'm going to simulate our game against the San Antonio Spurs. I want to play our game against the Orlando Magic because the last time I simulated a game against the Magic, we ended up taking an L. So we gotta bounce back, especially because we're right behind the Orlando Magic as well. And I'm pretty sure after I simulate these next 2 weeks, we're still either gonna be behind the Orlando Magic in the standing or in front of the Orlando Magic in the standing. This regular season series against the Orlando Magic is gonna be crucial, especially if it comes down to the wire in terms of like the standings. Like, we have to win the season series against the Orlando Magic just in case. We gotta play it safe, bro. Just to be on the safe side, you gotta make sure and win that season series. But before we start the simulation, Jay Crowder and Steven Adams are both still injured, so I don't know how we're gonna do for the simulation in these next 2 weeks because Jay Crowder and Steven Adams are apparently gonna heal up in 1 to 2 weeks. So eventually those 2 players are going to be back. So hopefully by the end of the simulation, we get those 2 players back and nobody else gets injured in the process. And oh yeah, one more thing before we start the simulation. I leveled up. I am now on level 16 here on this Mygm 2.0 series. I got an extra skill point. What skill am I going to unlock? I decided I'm going to unlock the weekly planner skill, which basically says the GM can pick who to meet with during their weekly meetings. Simple skill to unlock. That's the only thing I could think of that I really need right now. I'm probably going to start getting like facility skills once I get like some more skill points because I just realized I haven't unlocked any of those facility skills, like getting the chance to choose like special facilities and all that BS. So yeah, once I level up once again, get some more skill points, I'm gonna start unlocking them facilities. Anyways, time to simulate the week. Time to get ready for that playoff push. Let's see. We got 2 games this week. We lost against the Atlanta Hawks. We lose 4 games in a row. Come on. We got to beat the Houston Rockets and we win by 1 point. Somebody probably knocked down a game winner. Oh, we got some huge defensive stops in the 4th quarter. Excellent W. We're not on the losing streak, so I'll take it. So now it's time to simulate the 2nd week. And this week we got 4 games. We lose our first game of the week against the Philadelphia 76ers. Come on, bro. Our next game is against the Washington Wizards. Can we please win that game? And we lose again, bro. What is good with this team? Okay, our next game is against the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, we got the W against the Brooklyn Nets, and we beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we lost 2 games, and we won 2 games, and our projected earnings is in the positive. I'll take it. So during the simulation, we lost 3 games and we won 3 games. And currently, we won 2 games in a row. So we lost against the Atlanta Hawks, the Washington Wizards, and the Philadelphia 76ers, but we beat the Rockets, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Those are some pretty good teams that we beat. So we're 30-32 for the NBA season so far. We won 2 games in a row, and right now we are in the playoff picture. We got the 8th seed, and now for our next game against the San Antonio Spurs, we have a chance to win 3 games in a row. Before we sim that game against the Spurs though, check this out. The Orlando Magic has 27 wins. The Chicago Bulls has 27 wins. And the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks are behind those teams. So right now, everybody that's in the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference has more than 30 wins. So that's a good thing right there. So we're starting to, you know, gain some separation from those other teams in the Eastern Conference, which is good. And that's really going to help us secure our spot in the playoffs. We just got to keep on winning, baby. And oh yeah, look at this BS. So Steven Adams and Jay Crowder both healed from their injuries, right? But now Malik Monk and Dario Saric are both injured. Right now, Dario Saric, he has a day-to-day injury, so I'm not too worried about him. But Malik Monk is out for 6 to 8 weeks. Bro, it's not gonna come back until the NBA playoffs start, if we make it to the playoffs. That's some BS right there. He is out, torn left elbow ligament. Bro, 2K, why y'all gotta do me like that? Like, we need Malik Monk, bro. Coming off the bench behind Bradley Beal, we need some offense. We need Malik Monk on this squad. Luckily, he's gonna be back in time for the playoffs, hopefully, because if this was a season-ending injury, I would be so upset. But now it's time to simulate our game against the San Antonio Spurs, and then after that, we have a 3-game period where we have no games, so that's pretty good. But simulating our game against the San Antonio Spurs, ladies and gentlemen, we won 3 games in a row. Let's go. That's what I want to see. So we bounce back with a winning streak. We are 31-32 for the NBA season. And up next, we're facing off against the Orlando Magic with a chance to get back to the 500 mark. That's what I want to see. And check this out. We have a new task from Express, and I know exactly what the task is. Yo, every time we go on a 3-game winning streak, the task from Express is for us to continue the winning streak. Nope, I am not clicking that task. I do not want that task from Express, because as soon as this dude tells me to keep the winning streak going, guess what happens? We always lose. I am not accepting that task. I'm just leaving that task right there, bro. Leaving that right there. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is game time here in Orlando as we get ready to face off against the Orlando Magic. Like I said, I really wanted to face this Magic team because we have to win the season series, just in case the Orlando Magic go on a mean winning streak and they are tied for like the 8th seed with us for the playoffs. Bro, I'm not taking no chances. It's time for us to beat the Orlando Magic, knock them out of the playoffs, like really get them out of here, hand them another L, because right now the Orlando Magic needs a lot of W's just to get back to the 8th spot. We gotta win this game. So now it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who came to ball in this first quarter? Our all-star, D'Angelo Russell. First with that beautiful pass to Dario Saric. She got that to go. Excellent dime by D'Lo, and then look at this. Coming down the court, stepping back, launching the 3. Perfect release. My son D'Angelo Russell knocking down the 3, and then look at that. He drew the defense in, drove to the basket, got that speed burst, got the beautiful and one. That's what I want to see. Then we get the steal in this possession, get the ball up ahead. D'Angelo Russell throws down the beautiful jam. This dude is balling out here in the first quarter. Look at this. The defense cannot stop him, bro. They can't stop him. Now here we are in the second quarter, and my second unit also came to ball. You guys know I love it when my second unit comes to ball out. Jay Crowder, welcome back to the lineup, bro. Welcome back to playing with the Charlotte Hornets. You've been out due to injury for a long time, but then look at this. Miles Bridges, the dunk contest champ, taking it all the way to the basket, throwing down the beautiful jam. Then who's this wide open? Willie Hernangomez knocking down the 3. Whenever he's open, he's taking that 3 and he's knocking it down. D'Angelo Russell came back in, picking up where he left off. But now, ladies and gentlemen, here in the second half with a 10-point lead, all we gotta do is hold on to the lead. But can we do that against the Hall of Fame CPU? Nope. Here comes Markelle Fultz and the Orlando Magic. Markelle Fultz started balling out of nowhere. Look at this. Taking it to the basket, getting that shot to go. And then, oh my goodness, wide open T. Ross. Perfect release, knocking down the 3-pointer. The Orlando Magic battled back into this game. But then they just keep on scoring, bro. And guess what happens? Here comes T. Ross. He took it all the way to the basket and won. The Magic come back to take a 1-point lead. But of course, I'm not taking that laying down. Willie Hernangomez knocks down the 3-pointer, and we end the third quarter with a bang. So the goal for the fourth quarter is to push our lead up as much as possible, and we would do that driving and kicking. Miles Bridges, the dunk contest champion, knocking down the three-pointer, but then here comes the Orlando Magic. Suddenly they started matching the shot for shot. Like, bro, get out of here with that BS. And who's this wide open in the corner? The Orlando Magic come back to take the lead. Yo, they are not going away, bro. Like, they are not trying to go away. But excellent defensive possession. Bradley Beal takes it to the basket, throwing down the beautiful G jam. And now here we are, less than a minute. 1-point lead. All we gotta do is knock down the shot, try to put the nail in the coffin. D'Angelo Russell tried to draw the foul, could not get it to go, and then Dario Saric gets blocked. Oh my goodness. Now here comes the Magic. Here comes Markelle Fultz driving, and he draws the foul. Thankfully, he did not get the and one, but one of our players, Justin Anderson, did get fouled out. Who really cares? I didn't need him. Markelle Fultz misses the clutch free throw, meaning he has to knock down the second one to tie the game, and that's exactly what he does. Game on the line, less than 30 seconds remaining. Back and forth close game against the Orlando Magic. Here comes D'Angelo Russell. He has a lot of space, driving to the basket, lays it up and in. D'Angelo Russell shows up in the clutch, ice in his veins. Now the only thing we need to do, bro, the only thing we need to do right now is get ourselves a defensive stop, and whatever we do, we cannot give up a three-pointer. Now here comes Markelle Fultz. Let's see what they got in this possession. Looks like they were trying to get it down low. That's exactly what they do. Mo Bamba throws it up, cannot get the shot to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we survive in Orlando. It's because of the snapback. We got the W, bro. We got the W. The winning streak continues. We beat the Orlando Magic. I can't ask for much more. So shout out to the Orlando Magic for giving us a competitive game, especially in the fourth quarter. I really did not expect this game to come down to the wire, especially because the Orlando Magic right now, they're missing Aaron Gordon. I think he's out for like the rest of the season. I don't know what's going on with him, but good game for the Orlando Magic. T-Ross did his thing. Same thing for Markelle Fultz. He's low-key been balling out against us. So shout out to them too. Now looking at the box score for our squad, shout out to my man D'Angelo Russell, playing like an all-star. The dude is hype that he was in the all-star game. Leading scorer of the game for us. Also, Miles Bridges been balling out as late. Dunk contest champ. He did his thing as well. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we are on a 4-game winning streak. So ladies and gentlemen, we are 32-32 for the NBA season so far, and look at this right now. We are 5th place in the Eastern Conference. That's how easy it is to go up in the East or go down in the East. I'm telling you, if I was to go on a 3-game losing streak, like not a winning streak, if I go on a 3-game losing streak, we're going to be out of the playoff picture. But because we are on a 4-game winning streak, we find ourselves 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Like, literally, it could go either way, bro. That's why we have to continue winning. We got to pile up as much W's as possible during this playoff push. That's why we got to rack up as much W's as possible, because literally, we're one losing streak away from not making the playoffs, and we're a good winning streak away from being in the top 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we are going to continue the playoff push. I'm going to simulate another 2 weeks, and probably in like the next 2 or 3 episodes, we are going to be in the playoffs. I am so excited. We're on a 4-game winning streak right now. Let's keep it up. Let's keep on winning and grinning, baby. But anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because if you made it to the end of this video and you couldn't leave a like, a comment, or be subscribed to the channel, bro, that's some real shady business. But if you made it to the end of this episode and you did all 3 of those things, guess what? You are loved, you're appreciated, and best of all, you're the real MVP. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Make sure and click one of these playlists on the screen. Check out some of my other videos, some of my other series, because guess what? My content is lit. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys once again for watching. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.